Hello people, it's me Tori, and I'm guessing if you clicked on this video, it's cause maybe you'd like to know how to start making Sims videos, a bit like myself. And I am no expert. Aww. But I do know a little bit about making videos because I've been doing it for 1.5 years. So I'm going to show you how to make a simple Create a Sim video. You've probably heard like YouTubers say this before, but Create a Sim videos are pretty easy videos to make. They're also a lot of fun, especially if you enjoy Create a Sim. But they're just kind of easy to make. There's not too much pressure there, and it's definitely something to sort of get you started. So I'm going to show you today how to do that. So to make a Create a Sim video, really you're going to need, well, these programs here that I've just selected. You're going to need an internet browser, doesn't really matter which one. You're going to need Origin, obviously, because you know you need Origin to play The Sims. You need The Sims, because how are you going to make Sims videos if you don't have The Sims, you know? OBS, which is a screen recorder. I will also give you another alternative if you can't get OBS, and Davinci Resolve 17. But again, I will give you another alternative, so stay tuned. First of all, you want to go and download your programs. Now, okay, this sounds super easy, but make sure you download from the right sites, okay? You want to go from the official OBS website, so https and then obsproject.com. So you want to go on this website. And then depending on what operating system you're on, you want to go and download it. So then it will say thank you for downloading OBS Studio, and it will download, and it'll be in like your downloads pop-up wherever that is. And then it'll be in your downloads folder, and you just want to click it and run it and install everything. It doesn't take all that long. It's not a huge program, so it shouldn't take you too long. So I'm just going to show you another program that you can also use to record Sims videos. Granted, there are plenty more, but this is just the two that I've used. So this is just another one. Not quite as good as OBS, just because it doesn't let you record any audio. Just bear that in mind. It doesn't let you have any mic or any audio like that. But if you're doing a Create a Sim video and you're just going to put music in the background that's going to be sped up, it's not a huge deal. This one is better if your computer is slightly older and can't run OBS. Sometimes OBS Screen Recorder can be a lot for older computers, so this one might be a good alternative for you. So with OBS Screen Recorder, it looks a lot. There's like a lot going on here. You sort of look at it and you're like, what am I looking at? When you first load it up, you see there's sources here. There won't be any when you first open it up. So you want to go on the plus icon, and then you can either do display capture if you want to capture the whole of your display. So whatever your screen is on, it will capture that. So if I was to go on Origin, it would capture my Origin display. Like, see, that's what it's doing now. It's capturing my Origin display. And if you did game capture, it would literally only capture the game. So I would probably recommend this one, just so that if you accidentally have to go off your screen, it's not going to start capturing the screen. So then you can choose a name for it. I already have one called The Sims 4, but I didn't do a capital T because I'm stupid. So we're just going to name it Tutorial. And then you want to obviously have make source visible. So press OK. And then you can either do capture any full screen application, or you can capture specific window. If I had The Sims 4 open, it would show up here, but I don't have it open right now, so let's go and open that one, shall I? So The Sims is opening. You can kind of see. It looks kind of strange, because you can see the source here, and you can see it there, and it's kind of looks like an infinite loop. It's like one of those optical illusions. Okay. So The Sims 4 is open. So now I can get this to work. So if you make a mistake, you can just click on properties and edit it. We want The Sims 4. So then press OK. So if you do a full screen, you won't need to resize it or anything. It will fit to your screen size that you want. So now you've added a source, which is the first step. So then you want to go on to settings. And I wouldn't worry too much about this general. Don't worry about stream if you're not streaming, if you're just doing videos. So you want to worry about output. Recording path should automatically be in videos. Don't mind that it's decided to shorten my name, but there we go. And then recording quality, there's like 3 options. I've got the one in the middle. There's medium file size, large, and then extremely large. If you choose the indistinguishable quality large file size, I was recording for about an hour earlier, and the file was 8 gigabytes, just to give you a kind of rough estimate of what it's like. Obviously, if you don't have the most high-end computer, you're not going to want to you're not going to want to choose the larger file size, it's just going to be a bit much. Audio, don't have to do anything about that if you're not speaking. And then video, you want to have the resolution to basically the highest resolution that your monitor will support. And then with this one you can change the scaling. I can't show you all the options because I am currently recording, which is a little bit annoying, but I would choose the one, if you have a slightly lower end computer, I would choose the one that says like blurred if scrolling fast or something. I can't remember what it says. And then you can choose the frames per second. Mine is currently set to 60 frames per second. But this really kind of depends on what kind of computer you have and what kind of monitor you have. If you've got a computer that can only have 30 frames per second on the monitor, there is literally no point having 60 frames per second, because the more frames per second you have, the harder your computer has to work to record, and there's just no point. You're just going to make things slow for no reason. So just kind of go off of what your computer can handle. You just sort of play around with it, record a couple of times, do a few test recordings and see what it's like. There's other settings that you can play around with, but I don't, because I don't know what I'm doing with it, so I don't. Anyway, once you have set that up, these are the main like buttons here. You can also set hotkeys to record, so like you can set it so, I don't know, a certain key on your keyboard starts recording. I don't like that because I'd hit it by accident and then, yeah, mess. So I just use the stop and start recording. So then once you have got OBS completely sorted out, then obviously you can go into The Sims 4. With a lot of Creator Sim videos, obviously having mods is a nice addition to have in the game, just because it makes Creator Sim videos a little bit more interesting. But if you don't have CC, obviously you can still create videos. And before you record, you want to make sure that you're recording like the best kind of quality video that you can. So if you want to capture a full screen application, you're going to want to put it on either full screen or windowed full screen, because if you put it on windowed, OBS is not going to capture your screen unless you put it on display capture. Sorry, I'm struggling to speak, my mind's going a bit blank. And then with your graphics, you kind of want to have your graphics as high as your computer can possibly handle, and obviously try and match your resolution to the resolution that OBS is on. I am offline. Wait, what? Then you can obviously either load game or create new game. If you create new game, it's obviously going to get you to create a new sim. Obviously, if you have mods and CC, you're going to have way more things to choose from, so that'll be fun. But if you don't know how to have mods and CC in your game, I will quickly show you how to get mods and CC into your game. There's a whole load of videos on how to get mods and custom content into your game online, but I will quickly show you how to do it if you don't know. If you do know, you can just skip that video a little bit. So to make sure that mods and CC are in your game, first you want to enable custom content and mods, and also enable script mods. That doesn't really matter so much. That's only for like mods that kind of change the way the game runs. If you don't want anything like that, you can just have mods and custom content, and that'll be your hairs and stuff. Hairs and clothes and things like that don't tend to break your game. So if you're worried about mods like crashing your computer, they won't. They're just hairstyles. They're not going to crash your game. I used to worry that downloading CC hairs would break my game, but you'll be fine. Okay, so I've taken you to my Tumblr page. So if you don't have any custom content in your Sims game, and why is there a glitch with my Tumblr? It's not meant to look like that. What's this glitch? If you're looking to download some Sims custom content and you don't know where to download any, I have some like good links on my Tumblr. So you want to go to this icon that's a heart, unless I've changed up my Tumblr page again, which I might have. If you're watching this video later than like 2021, the chances are I might have changed up my Tumblr page, so this might not be relevant. But currently I have custom content navigation, and say you want to get some hairstyles for your game, I have all of these posts which are tagged by hairstyles, and you can go and download them. There's also a bunch of different places that you can go and download things from on Tumblr. Very good place to download your files from. Then obviously you can just download it and it'll go into your downloads folder. So we'll just, for the purpose of this video, we'll just download something. I've already got this in my game, but it's fine. So say we download this hairstyle. which is by Aladdin the Simmer. Okay, so we got the download here. So this is what you want. And then if you want to put it into your mods folder and get it into your game, you just do Control-C, and then you go to Documents, Electronic Arts, The Sims 4, and Mods. And then you can just do Control-V and copy it in there, or Command-V if you're on Mac. I'm sorry, I don't use a Mac, so I'm like, ugh. And look how organised my mods folder is. It used to be a heck of a mess, but now I've just got like the things that I always keep in my game, and I've got like my eyebrows and like child CC, and then I've got like teen to elder, and then I've got like hairs, and then I've got masculine and feminine hairs. My mods folder is so organised. It's the only organised thing about my life, and I'm kind of proud of it. Also, you want to make sure that you've got the resource.cfg, I can't read, file in your folder, but it should auto-generate that in there anyway, so that's fine. So you just copy it in there, which I'm not going to do because I've got my game open, and then it'll be in your game and it'll all be installed. So that's how you put mods and custom content in your game really quickly. Also, I will link my Tumblr page in the description, so if you want to go and download some stuff, because I got some nice CC finds. Also, I have CC showcases, so I just have a whole like bunch of CC. So I also have a few alpha custom content things here as well, if you like alpha custom content, which is like slightly more realistic looking. But then obviously you would start creating your sim like you would normally, like I would put eyelashes on the sim. Oh my goodness. Okay, eyelashes aren't always compatible with certain accessories, so yeah, I mean I could use the eyelashes that are glasses, but I like the ones that are skin details because they stay on your sim all the time. So then you just put on all skin details. Like if you don't do custom content, I would definitely go and get skin details before anything else, because they're cool. Like this eye texture my Sim's got, that's a custom eye texture, and it's brilliant. And then you've got all these amazing colours. Like anybody that has custom content knows it's a good thing to have in your game. It's so good. Like who doesn't want purple eyes? Another thing I'd also recommend you downloading is the More Columns mod, just because normally it's defaults to just 2 columns, and if you have a higher resolution monitor, if you have more columns, it just looks nicer, and also it's a little bit easier to scroll through as well. So that's probably something I would recommend for the video. Then, once you have made your sim, let's just give her like a hair and be like, oh look, I've done so much. Whoa, look at me go. Okay, so say you've done like your creator sim, pretend that outfit's like phenomenal. Then you want to go back onto OBS, and you want to press stop recording. I'm not going to do that because otherwise, well, I'm not going to be able to record and help you with the tutorial. Actually, I will have to, just so that I can show you the editing process. But before we do that, I'm going to show you the software that I use to edit my videos. So I use Davinci Resolve 17. Now you want to get it from the official site, like I said before, because we don't want to get any dodgy downloads. Because I would cry if one of you messed up your computer because of me, because I would feel guilty for the rest of my life. You have to scroll down quite a bit. And then you can either buy the Davinci Resolve Studio, which is obviously much better because there's more effects and stuff in there, but not everybody can do that. I don't have that version. So you can download Davinci Resolve 17 and you can download it for whatever operating system you have. You will have to register to download it. It will want like your email address, your name, like I think the country you live in and stuff like that. So you will have to do that to download it, but it's fine. And then you can download it and install it on your computer. The file is like 2.6 gigabytes, so it might take a while to download. If you don't necessarily have a super powerful computer with maybe about 8 gigabytes of RAM, I would probably recommend downloading an alternative program. There is actually a program that you can download called InShot. Now, this is on mobile device, so it would require you to be able to plug in your phone into your computer and then drag over the file over to your phone. And then you can put the video footage on to InShot, and you can also speed up the video so that it's a fast creator sim video rather than a slow one. It does take a little while because the app does have to do pre-coding, and it does have a watermark on the screen which you can bypass if you watch like a 15 15-second ad. So that is another alternative program that you can use. But anyway, I'm going to show you how to edit the video in Davinci Resolve. Okay, so once you have opened up Davinci Resolve, you will initially see just no projects there, so you'll want to create a new project. Then you want to do new project. I would recommend naming it like, I don't know, First Creator Sim or something like that. Sometimes maybe you just put song lyrics in instead. And then you want to go and find the video that you have recorded and drag it in here. So you want it to be on the edit mode, not the cut mode, because that's just, I don't know, I don't really know what this mode does. There's like media, cut, edit, fusion, color, fairlight, and deliver. It all seems incredibly confusing when you first download it and you're a bit like, but I'm kind of used to it now, so it's not that daunting to me, so I need to like properly explain everything. Okay, so here is a Creator Sim video I did the other day. This was a Creator Sim collab that I did. So you want to select the video and you want to right click and then do change clip speed. For a build, I would probably speed it up by 1000%. That is quite a lot. That is more than a lot of simmers do, but I'm slow at building. And for Creator Sim, I do like around 500%, I think. But for this one, I think I did 700. I can't remember. It all just depends on how long you want it. This was only like half of the video as well, because I did it in like 2 bits and it's like 4 minutes. So depending on how long and fast you want the video, really depends on like how much you speed it up by. Also, say if you didn't want a certain bit in the video, if you want to cut some of it out, you can actually press Control, I believe Command on Mac, and then there's like, oh, there's a key that's like, I think it's there's like a forward slash and a backward slash. I think it's the backward slash on some computers and the forward slash on another. If you press Control and that button, it will actually split it, and then you can like delete the bit that you have selected. So that's how you can quickly cut stuff out of the video. So that makes things a little bit easier. And then I can just drag in the other file and I can speed it up as much as I want. And then that is the Creator Sim bit done, but you might want some music in your video. So if you want to get some music, so a channel that I get my non-copyright videos from is Audio Library. Audio Library is like a free place to get your non-copyright music, and I wouldn't put any songs by like singers in your videos, because if you do, they're just going to get taken down for copyright. So do not have any copyrighted music in your videos, because they're just going to get taken down. So get non-copyright music instead. So say you find a song that you like. I don't know what this song sounds like. So when you want to get the non-copyright song, it will have a free download place that will take you to a place to download the song, and you just have to make sure that you have this that I've selected here in the description in your videos, and that's all you have to do to be able to use the music in your videos. And then once you have the music, you would then just add the file. We're going to pretend this file called Terrible Singing is the non-copyright music I've downloaded. It is not. It is me singing incredibly badly, but we'll go with that. And then obviously, because me singing does not take up the whole video, you want to copy that and then select the end of the music and then Control V and do that again so that the music takes up the whole of the video. Then you want to trim the music so that it ends when your video ends. And then you want to see this white button here near the end. You want to drag that a little bit so that the music fades out and it doesn't just stop abruptly at the end, because otherwise that's a little bit annoying and it doesn't look incredibly professional. You can also put some screenshots in at the end as well. So if you had some screenshots in, you could have this a little bit longer. You can just kind of drag it around and drag it to the length that you want. It's not too difficult to understand. And then you want to do deliver, and you want to select YouTube. Ideally you want to do 1080. Then you find a place to put the video. I would save it to your videos folder, and you want to give it a sensible file name so that you can find it. But We don't do sensible file names here, but that's how you render the video. So then once you've done that, you'll be able to upload it to YouTube. Oh, and also format, I would put it in MP4 rather than QuickTime as well, because MP4 is like more universal, whereas QuickTime is just like Mac and stuff. Then you want to add it to render queue, and then you would do render all, but that's just gonna make my computer work too hard. And then you would render the video, and then it'd be in your videos folder, and then you would be able to upload it to YouTube. So that is how you make a simple Create-a-Sim video. I hope you found this helpful. On that note, I think I'm gonna go. Of course, if you have any questions at all, feel free to ask them in the comments, because I might be able to help you, and there might be other people in the comments who can help you as well. So please don't forget to like and comment and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I hope you have a really good day, and I will see you all next time.